Hello everyone! Welcome back to Piofiore Faded Memories! We are investigating, guys. That's where we left off. It really feels like we're trying to solve a mystery here, like Scooby-Doo style, in Gil's route, trying to figure out who's behind this whole counterfeit operation. We're going around talking to people. We got a clue from Luca, a note that said like there's gonna be some kind of meeting at the casino, so I don't know, maybe we'll go there. That'd be cool. But yeah, it's kind of like we're detectives. I'm liking the vibe of this route so far. It's a lot less depressing than the last route. Also, I will apologize in advance if you happen to hear me like sniff or something. I don't know, I gotta be honest, I can't tell if it's a cold or allergies that I'm dealing with right now. But either way, I've been sniffing a lot and hopefully it doesn't pick up on the mic. And if it does, I'll try to cut it out. But I might miss a few sniffs. I imagine they won't show up in the audio waves. Yeah, let's just jump back into it. After we left Strano, we parted ways with Orlok and headed back to Kreta. Oh yeah, Orlok was there, wasn't he? According to Gil, it seemed Orlok was very busy as well. He was responsible for communicating with the church and following their orders, like murder. Those are the orders. We chatted as we walked and reached a small street market in Kreta.
Oh, Gil! 逮捕されたんだって
As soon as people spotted Gil, they rushed over to talk to him.
ああ、みんなには心配かけたな。この通り、とっくに釈放されてるんで。
Gil smiled and everyone gathered around him even more.
私も聞いたよ。ビスコンティが偽札を作ってるだなんてとんでもない話だ。ギルはそんなことしてないってみんなわかってるからね。安心しなよ。
Word spread quick about what exactly his arrest was for, huh? The people of Kreta are all on Gil's side. The people talking to Gil were all smiling, and it made me feel warm inside. As I watched them all from afar...
シニョリーナ。美しい人。俺は君を見て本当の愛を知った。今すぐ君を連れ去りたいんだが、いいかな?
The hell? No! Who are you? Oh, no. I'm waiting for someone. I'm sorry.
そんな釣れないことを言わずに、どうか愚かな俺に愛を与えてくれ。
You are gonna get beat up. Well, Gil's nice enough. He's not gonna beat you up. Unless you ruin his deal. But you're in for a scare. Even when I clearly said no, he wouldn't give up and grabbed my hand. But please stop. I tried to shake him off, but his grip was stronger than I expected.
大丈夫、大丈夫。俺は後悔させない
I
か
think
ら。
I will. Don't. Save me, Gil. Just then, I felt another arm reach out and pull me from the side. My hero.
俺の女に何か用か
You're gonna get all scared now. I was surprised, and not just by what he said. It was also because he pulled me so close that my body was up against his.
ギルバート。
As soon as he realized who was standing next to me, he went pale. Yeah. What do you think of that?
一つ教えといてやる。女を口説くなら手順を間違えるな。相手が嫌がることをするような男に女の愛を受ける資格はねえな。
Hell yeah! Gil still held me tightly, with a broad smile on his face. However, his eyes weren't laughing at all. His stare was piercing cold.
すみません、ギルバートさん。俺そんなつもりじゃ。
謝る相手が違うだろう。
すみません、シニョリーナ。
It's fine, as long as you understand.
よかった。じゃあ俺はこれで。
Gil respects women. The man turned around without a second look and desperately ran off. Gil stared at the man running away as he still held me close. But just before my heart reached its limit, he let me go.
大丈夫だったか
Yes, okay. I couldn't ask him to go away. I'm sorry, Gil. If only I could have told him to go away. But you basically did, Lily. You were basically like, no, please, don't, stop. And he wasn't listening. Don't blame yourself. Gil smiled, but seemed to have mixed feelings. He patted my head and his brow still furrowed. Huh? What?
この国の男は綺麗な女がいると口説かずにはいられねえからな。あんたは今まで 何人もの男に声をかけられてきたんだろうが、その度いつも自分で何とかしてきたんだろう。そう思ったらついな。あんたはよく頑張ってる。むしろ頑張りすぎなくらいだ。俺が隣にいる時くらいもっと俺に頼ってくれていいんだぜ。
Gil. His words made me happy, but if I depend on him all the time, when I return to the church, I won't be able to do anything on my own. Well, guess what? We're not returning to the church. We're gonna marry Gilbert. I couldn't even bring myself to depend on him now, and all I could do was smile. We left the shopping district and walked the short way we had left. Just a little longer until the manor.
ギルバートが持ち帰ってきた招待状と10ドル札の解析が済んだ。
Oh yeah, there was a $10 bill. I forgot about that part.
招待状からは文面以上のことは何も。だが10ドル札はやはり偽札だったらしい。
Can't say I'm surprised.
やっぱりそうか。にしてもなんでわざわざ招待状に10ドル札？
I stared at the counterfeit bill on the table and muttered, "This bill looks brand new." Oh, I mean, it's not dirty at all, and there aren't any creases. If it hasn't gone out to the public, perhaps it was freshly made. My god, you're a genius! I mean, I assumed that's just what we thought. Counterfeit money was just kind of being freshly made. Gil's eyes grew wide, and he grabbed the counterfeit bill, staring at it.
あんたの言う通りだ。これは新札。すられたばかりのもの。ってことは。
It was the printing guy! Gil swallowed, and a fiery red appeared beyond his eyes. Gil, what are you planning to do?
せっかくのご招待。断る理由はねえだろ。
Yeah, we're going?
勝負は新月の晩。次の金曜日だ。
Ooh, how fun. It's like a secret undercover operation. He's planning to go to the casino. My heart began to pound, feeling that something was about to happen. Oh yeah. Chapter 4! Man, that's the halfway point. We're flying! I feel like that last chapter was short. It had been around a week since I started staying with the Visconti. Every day we gathered information on the counterfeit money issue. However, it wasn't easy to find details about the real culprit, even though Gil's freedom was on the line. He said there was no point in panicking, and didn't seem bothered by the fact that nothing was improving. Take it one step at a time. Oh, walking down the hallway, I saw an unfamiliar face leaving Gil's room, but I don't get to know who because uninvited. Meanwhile, here. Ew! I was hoping it wasn't gonna be you, you nasty. It was a beautiful afternoon. I greeted an unexpected visitor and found myself somehow playing chess with him. Who are you playing chess with?
ブルローネのみんなはうまくやってくれるかな。どう思う、ヨゼフ？
さて、所詮は犯罪組織だ。始まりこそかの系譜に連なるとはいえ。
あ、僕のナイト。
迂闊に自陣を飛び出した駒は落とされても仕方がない。当然の結果だな。
まあね。それは同感だけれど、その理屈で言うのなら、ブルローネは彼らの土地だ。あの町で起きた事件なら、バルツォーネの手のひらの上も同じ。違うかい、ヨゼフ？
He says... He doesn't say Joseph, like Joseph. But is that just because he's Japanese? I'm not changing how I say it at this point.
ところで、
Amelia was smiling peacefully, but his tone suddenly became stern.
君は隠していたつもりだろうけれど、僕は知っている。
But I know you're a dirty son of a bitch.
成果に内緒で、バルツォーネを切り捨てようと画策したね。
Yes, he was. Caught red-handed.
そのために使徒の役割をねじ曲げた。
Uh-huh.
墓守の一族の後継者に必要な情報を正しい伝承を伝えなかった。
That's
そうだ
right.
ね。
In trying my best to remain calm, I couldn't answer him. As if uninterested in my answer, Emilio continued speaking.
思い直してくれて本当によかった。僕も君には期待しているんだ。ヨゼフ・フォン・ロズベルグは将来峡谷を担う一翼になってくれるだろうって。
In a way, he's like smiling and saying that, but it almost kind of feels like a warning. Like, I know about all this, so I'm glad you changed your mind. You'll be a great leader one day, won't you?
これでチェック。
Better watch it. Checkmate.
僕の勝ちだね。
I tried my best to maintain composure, but my fists on top of my knees were shaking. I had denied the invitation from the Lao Shu and decided to follow the church's rules. And that decision was the choice that kept me from falling through the ice. Oh, through thin ice. Too many THs. There's only two. That moment was the first time I realized it. Get wrecked, Roseburg. Alright, who's the unfamiliar face? Don't know, it's just a thuggish man. I don't get to see. The man slammed the door shut and let out a grunt of frustration as he stormed off. He's not from the Visconti, is he? I'd never seen him before. The air he gave off didn't seem to be like one of Gil's men either. Did something happen? Gil, do you have a moment? Is now a good time? I noticed you had a visitor.
ああ、用は済んだ。それよりどうした？
I noticed you had a thuggish man over. Oliver called for you. Some packages arrived from America, so he wants to inspect. What?
これだよ、これ。待ちわびたぜ。
That's a lot of boxes. What is it?
おお、こいつはグリップが木製なのか。後で使い心地を確かめてみねえとな。
As soon as I told Gil, he had immediately rushed off to the lounge. I ran after him to see what it was, but Gil had been like this since then. He joyously looked at the new weapon, gently holding it, and as he examined it carefully.
ああ、これが噂の新型オプションってやつか。取り付けると反動が大幅に軽減されて、それからあのトンプソンはこの箱か。これも後で試してみねえと。
Did you order a cannon? What Gil took out of the wooden box was a gun bigger than any I had seen before. It was very long with two handles. It appeared to require two hands to use. I timidly walked in between the packages towards Gil and asked, "Did you get all this from America?"
ああ、
America! Guns! Gil looked happy, surrounded by wooden boxes that filled up half the lounge. It was likely they all contained guns wrapped in the same packing material and thin paper.
俺たちみたいな立場の人間にはどうしたって力が必要になるからな。これはいわば俺たちの生命線だ。
Gil spoke in a serious tone, but his eyes were sparkling like a child's. He looks like a child who just bought a new toy. Seeing him so excited, I couldn't help but smile. I wondered why he'd have such scary things, but to Gil, they weren't scary at all. Lily, he's the boss of a mafia. There's just nothing to wonder why he would have such scary things. I know he's nice and all, but again, this is the mafia. Oliver watched Gil open one box after another inside.
新しい武器の検品は自分でやると言っていつも聞かないんだ。うち
Gil gazed fondly at the gun in his hands, looking as though he was about to rub his cheek against it. Say, Gil, what do these things do? They look bigger than normal guns.
この M1921 はただ引き金を引くだけで簡単に弾が連射できる画期的な代物だ。
A submachine gun developed in the United States, also known as the Thompson or the Chicago typewriter. Means nothing to me. I don't know shit about guns.
1分
I
間
don't want
に
to
最大
either.
800発も撃てるってんだからすげえ話だろ。
800. I can't even imagine it.
だよな。自分の目で見ねえとなんともだろ。俺も早く試し撃ちして。
Oh, Gil, what's inside that box?
これはな、組み立てると大砲になるんだ。
I was joking. He literally did buy the cannon. It's the cannon from Yang's route. Oh my god. That's funny. Huh? You're going to build this? here, well, guys, we now know where Gil got the cannon.
そうだ。それからこっちはアメリカの陸軍で正式採用されてる機関銃で放熱ジャケットが。
Up until now, Gil was going on and on, answering my questions, but suddenly fell silent. What's the matter, Gil?
いや、こんな話あんたは興味ねえよな。すまねえ。
No, I'm very interested in this cannon. Listen, I've been laughing to myself about that cannon since Yang's route. You just rolled in there with a freaking cannon. And now I'm finally getting the backstory for it. That's not true. I want to hear more of your stories, Gil. Gil?
いや、なんかちょっと不思議でな。
Odd?
だって普通の女はこういうもんにはあんまり食いつかねえだろ。
It's because you're so excited, I want to hear what you're excited about. Let's see. Right answer is, it's my first time seeing them. Well, apparently the thing I just said 2 seconds ago, because that's basically the other option, isn't correct. But I don't see what's wrong with that option, considering, I don't know, if your like friend or someone is excited about something, I always try to like take interest even if I've got no clue what it is. Because they're so excited about it. Well, I've never seen one of these up close.
そういうもんか。そうか。
But I suppose it still makes me odd.
いや、そんなことねえさ。
What are you blushing for? For some reason, Gil seemed to blush, and he squinted a bit as he spoke.
こんなこと言ってくれる女は初めてだからな。少し驚いちまったが、いろいろと話を聞いてもらえるのは嬉しいもんだ。
He smiled happily.
すみません。ってうわ、
Whoa, a cannon!
すごいですねこれ。
Leo entered the lounge, and his eyes grew wide at the sight of the weapons.
ああ、いいもん仕入れてるだろう。
Got the good stuff.
ね、どうしたレオ。俺に言おうか。
俺、今日はカポのところに定期報告に行かないといけない日なんです。だから午後の予定を聞こうと思って。俺としてはこのまま屋敷にいてくれると安心なんですけど。
なるほどな。とりあえず俺の予定は。
As Gil answered Leo, he checked the time and nodded, remembering something.
一通り検品が終わったら教会に行くつもりだ。今日は金曜日だからな。
The church?
あんたも行くだろ、リリ
Is it okay?
ー。もちろん、シスターに顔を見せてやるといい。
I mean, I guess I don't have to worry about the Lao Shu and Falzone attacking me anymore. Thank you, Gil.
じゃあ俺もついていきます。報告は少し遅くなっても大丈夫だと思うし。
いや、お前は自分の仕事をやってこい。彼女には俺がついてる。任せてくれ。
でも護衛も俺の仕事ですから。
カポへの報告だって同じくらい大事だろ。護衛は毎日しっかりやってくれてる。報告の時くらい彼女を俺に任せたってダンテは何も言わねえよ。
じゃあシニョレ・レッドフォード、彼女のことどうぞよろしくお願いします。
任せとけ。それよりレオ。
はい。
いい加減俺のことはギルでいいんだぜ。うちじゃ下のやつらだってそう呼ぶくらい。
Even I call him that.
いえ、いいです。遠慮します。俺はファルツォーネの人間ですから。そこはきっちり線を引いておかないと。
真面目だな。そんなとこだけダンテに似たか。
Leo smiled shyly as he bowed before exiting the lounge. Gil turned to me with the usual plan.
教会に行った足で何か進展がねえか。他のとこにも顔を出そうと思うんだが。今日はどこに行く？よかったらあんたの意見も聞かせてくれ。
I thought about it for a little while. Okay, let's see. This time, I'm concerned about the Lao Shu, the great Yang. Since Leo belongs to the Falzone, I'm sure he's able to communicate with them. I'm concerned about the Lao Shu.
ああ、俺もそう思ってたところだ。
As soon as we settled our plans, Gil resumed his inspection of the weapons. I wanted to stay with him and watched him finish the whole process. By the time he was done checking everything, it was mid-afternoon. We felt the warm rays of the sun on our skin as we walked to the church. Hello!
俺は聖堂で祈ってくが、あんたはどうする？
Let's see here, I want to say hi to Sister Sophia. Maybe I'll go say hi to Sister Sophia. He may not be able to concentrate on his prayers if I'm by his side. I didn't want to disturb him, so I decided to go somewhere else.
そうか。ありがとな。
Gil smiled at me gently before heading inside. Maybe he knew what I was thinking? I felt a little embarrassed, but I decided to go after... But I decided... God, I'm coughing. What the hell? But I decided to go look for Sister Sophia. I stumbled over my words, and it somehow sent me into a coughing fit. Maybe this is a cold and not allergies. Anyway.
リリー、元気そうでよかった。
I found Sister Sophia in the dining hall. As soon as she saw me, I saw a look of relief come across her face. I'm sorry I couldn't contact you until now. I didn't mean to worry you, Sister Sophia.
いいえ、ビスコンティの方から連絡をいただきましたし、それにマルコからも話は聞いていますから、でも帰れるようになったらいつでも戻っていらっしゃいね。
Sister Sophia didn't ask for the details and gave me a warm smile.
ここはあなたの家なのですから。
Thank you, Sister Sophia. Seeing her again after such a long time, I felt deeply relieved.
今日は一人で来たのですか？
Nah, I brought a mafia boss. No, I'm with Gil. He's praying in the church. Sister Sophia?
いいですか、リリー。
Sister Sophia softly took my hand, but the tone of her voice was strange.
あなたに話しておきたいことがあります。いいえ、
What is it? You're so serious.
話さなければならないことが。
She looked serious, so I fell silent and nodded. She took me to a place where no one would hear us.
この教会がファルツォーネと懇意にしていることは知っていますね。
I was filled in on the whole key maiden thing. Yes, the Falzone have always donated large sums of money to the church.
表に出ている関係としてはそれだけです。
The key maiden,
で
I
す
know.
が、
There is?
あなたも知っているでしょ？教会建立にまつわる信託を受け、ブルローネ教会を建てた聖人こそファルツォーネの祖先だと言われています。
That was the information we heard from Dante when we visited the Falzone before. Sister Sophia knew it as
土
well.
地の権利なども含め、本来は教会自体がファルツォーネの持ち物なのです。教会と彼らは今に至るまで連綿と付き合いを続けています。
Sister Sophia? I asked what I had a hunch about. Have you heard of the key maiden?
あなたが自身の使命について知らされたことも。
From the Falzone? Sister Sophia remained quiet and she clearly shook her head. Sophia, how long have you known that I'm the key maiden?
あなたがこの教会に来た時からずっとファルツォーネから伝えられていました。あなたを守るために教会に預けたいと。
Sophia looked at me as I was at a loss for words. She slowly
で
continued.
すが、あなたが鍵の乙女だからといって他の子たちと区別するように接したことはありません。あなたも他のみんなも私にとっては大切な我が子のような存在です。
Sister Sophia, I felt relieved to hear her gentle words, and the tension inside me relaxed. What if Sophia's kindness was only because I was the key maiden? I felt horrible for even wondering that, and bit my lip.
鍵の乙女の立場は危険なものだと聞いています。生まれる前から特別な命運を背負っていることも、あなたの体にあるその胸元のあざは鍵の乙女の証。
This mark? My hand instinctively came up to my chest.
あなたがいつか事件に巻き込まれるのではと私はずっと心配していました。
Well, that day is today.
そして今も心配でたまりません。あなたが不安を感じることなく生活できますように。私も、そしてファルツォーネもあなたを心から案じていることは忘れないでください。
Right. I should get going soon. I couldn't let Gil wait too long. I said my goodbyes to Sister Sophia and left the room. Oh boy. We left the church and arrived at Veleno. This was where the Lao Shoes base stood.
お客さんだよ。ビスコンティのレッドフォードと女の子だよ。
The two children seemed to be twins, and they guided us to a big room that looked to be a dining hall. Thank you. I stopped realizing I didn't know their names. Yet, it's Lon and Faye. They seemed to understand and told me their names.
私、
Lon!
フェイ。
Faye. I see. Thank you, Lon, Faye. I thanked them and they both flashed me their innocent smiles. Innocent. Atop the round table were a Chinese tea set and a lot of dishes I've never seen.
Yo, Yam, ちょいと邪魔するぜ。
You look thrilled to see us. As soon as Yang saw us, he gave a big sigh and made it clear he didn't want us there. To be fair, I don't want to be here. Perhaps because we visited unannounced, he looked at us as if he were annoyed. Why is reading hard? Ew! God! Every time I see you, I'm disgusted. You're worse than Yang. Next to Yang was a man I'd never met before. It was a good thing to never meet him. When he saw Gil, he gulped in surprise. It must have come as a shock to see Gil, the Visconti boss, visiting Yang here. I do have to wonder, because in all the other routes... Why did I forget his name? Lee. I mean, he seems to be cooperating with Yang more than he did in Yang's route. So you still up to your usual horrible schemes in every other route? Like, I'm assuming so. You're just putting on a front. But you weren't putting on a very good front in Yang's route, is what confuses me.
そういうわけでせっかくベレーノまで来たんだから茶でも出してくれ。
Gil spoke ever so lightly, and he swiftly sat down on one of the chairs.
これうまそうだな。一つもらうぜ。
Gil reached out to a big white fluffy thing and took a bite out of it.
こいつはいいな。俺の知ってるどの料理とも違う味だ。ベレーノに売ってるもんは大概うまいからな。中華民国ってのはすごい国だ。
俺の飯に手を出すな。毒が入っているとは思わんのか。
No, because why would you just poison your food? Because you didn't know we were coming.
お前がわざわざ聞いてくるってことは入ってねえんだろ。だいたい俺が来ることを知らせてねえのに。
Exactly.
毒なんて仕込めるはずもねえしな。リリーもどうだ。ご商売に預かろうぜ。
Gil spoke with a smile. Okay. Apparently I'm supposed to take a bite. Very bold of me. Then, would you mind if I had one too?
構わん。好きにし
Whatever. Yang looked like he had the venom taken out of him, and just sighed.
文化の違う相手のことを理解してえなら食事を知るってのも一つの手だからな。
Gil laughed and took another bite of his food. I chose the same thing that Gil did, and mustered up the courage to take a bite. It's delicious! The thick bun had a slight sweet taste to it, and inside was filled with salted meat and vegetables. I couldn't help but praise the food, and the twins nearby exclaimed with delight.
うちのヤムチャは天下一品だからね。味がわかるみたいでよかったよ。もっと食べてもっと食べて。おかわり持ってきてあげるね。
Is everything alright? You know, of all the food Lily tries in this, she's never hated a single thing. Every single thing she's loved. She's like, wow, this is amazing, so delicious. Little unrealistic to me. I mean, I'm a picky eater, so it only makes sense that there'd be stuff that I would hate. But I mean, geez, this girl will eat anything. There's nothing she doesn't like.
男の飲み食いに興味はないが、よく食べる女は嫌いではない。
Thank you?
どうだ？レッドフォードを捨てて俺の元に
Absolutely not.
というのは
Never. In a million years. Been there, done that, never again.
飽きるまでは可愛がってやる。
No, I did not enjoy playing with you. Honestly, I could only sense bad things from this. I shook my head and answered awkwardly. Thank you, but I'll have to decline.
賢明だな。
Yeah, I am
ます
wise.
ますいい。
I like how he even acknowledges it. He's like, ha, you're smart for not coming with me.
ちなみに今日のお茶はロンジン茶だよ。色は地味だけど美味しいよ。
あのね、これ健康にもいいよ。それとお肌にもいいんだって。
The two exclaimed as they started to pour enough tea for the table.
それで何の用だ。まさか飯をたかれに来ただけということはなかろう。
リュウ・ファンフィの件についてちょっと聞いておきたくてな。
都合がいい。今ちょうど報告を受けていたところだ。
Perfect timing. Yang gave a slight nod to a man standing next to him and continued to speak.
首都の郊外に空港があるだろう。チャンピーノだったか。あそこから本国まで飛ばさせた。
へえ、お前が直接行ってきたのか。そりゃご苦労だったな、リー。
Ew. Gil must know this man.
こんな状況でリュウ・ファンフィが流してくる情報なんて信用できませんから。ラオ州の人間が直接現地に赴くのが唯一確実な手段だったというわけです。
And has all of this made you put your evil plans on the back burner, maybe? I don't know. He's hard to read. What did you look for there?
つい先日、ワンというジジイが死んだ。精巧な細工物を作ると評判の高名な職人だ。
ヤンが俺に命じたのはそのワンという職人に関することです。
うん、リュウ・ファンフィのことじゃねえのか。
リュウ・ファンフィを直接探ったところで誇りも出ん。その前にリーが殺されるのが関の山だ。
Oh no, what a shame.
ワンは酔って家に帰る途中、足を滑らせて崖から落ちて死んだ。という話だったが。
Jeez, what does he live on a cliff?
あのジジイ、酒はやらん。始末されたんだろう。もともとこちら側の人間だからな。
He doesn't drink, and he also doesn't live on a cliff. So that story makes no sense. On our side. So, were his crafts related to criminal activities? Yang affirmed my suspicions, then looked over at Lee as if telling him to finish the story.
死因については事故死以上の情報はつかめませんでした。死ぬ直前まで手掛けていた作品。まあ、彼の遺作となったわけですが。
Where's his body? Let's dig it up.
それについて、ワンが知り合いにこぼしていたという話を聞けました。曰く、これが完成すれば世界はひっくり返ると。
What could that possibly be?
俺の人生をかけた大作、久々にやりがいのある仕事だ、などと話していたそうです。
Can't even imagine what that would be. The world would turn upside down.
家を調べたかったのですが、ワンの死後、早々に消失していたようです。しかし、現場近くを根城にしている路上生活者が、完全に焼け落ちる前に持ち出したものがいくつかあったようで。
That in itself is also suspicious. Oh, he was drunk and fell off a cliff, and then his house mysteriously burned down.
いわゆる火事場泥棒です。物品に関してはすでに売り払われていたのです。
Sold off already. Well, what is it?
家の中の様子は聞くことができました。彼らによると、掘りかけの紙幣らしき柄の入った板が何枚も転がっていた。
Oh. The counterfeit money.
おそらく掘り損じたものを放置していたのかと。
So they wanted to get rid of him by burning the house down?
ああ、その可能性が高いな。相当な量があったようで、運び出すより燃やして始末した方が早いと判断したんだろう。室内には試し刷りしたと思われる紙幣が無造作に散らばっていたようです。原品は入手できませんでしたが、ワンが偽札の原版を作っていた可能性は限りなく高いかと。
It was a clue so close to the answer. I couldn't help but hold my breath.
そのワンに原版を作らせたのがリュウ・ファンフィか？
そのつもりで調査を進めました。が、ワンとリュウ・ファンフィのつながりはつかめていません。
Yeah, but it's too much of a coincidence that he just so happened to be making those plates.
よほど巧妙に隠しているのか、それとも両者の間に中継ぎでもいるのか。あの国で起こるきな臭い話にリュウ・ファンフィが関わっていないことなどまずないが、リュウ・ファンフィのジジイどもが考えたにしては回りくどい。どこかの誰かが奴らをうまく乗せて動かしたのだろう。
そいつが真犯人ってわけか。
I wonder who that is. Is it someone we know?
そうだ。わざわ
Or
ざ
character we
ド
haven't
ル
met
の
yet.
偽札をすり、しかもアメリカ本土ではなくブルローネで流通させる。そんな手間のかかる悪巧みを企てた何者かだ。
金の動きを洗って、リュウ・ファンフェイが定期的に欧州へ送金している記録を見つけました。相手が個人なのか組織なのかは不明ですが、かなりの額です。
So, are you saying that... Man, I've gotten this far without Lily saying it. Like, I hear them saying it, but also it's like... I don't know if that's how you actually say it, or that's how you say it in Japanese. Listen, I don't want to butcher it and mess up this word. So, are you saying that this organization is paying the true culprit?
そうだ。それに、送金はちょうどワンが死んだ直後から始まっている。
偽札を作るのもただじゃねえからな。
ええ、インク、印刷所、交付の手配。上げていけばキリがないですが、何かと金がかかります。
So basically, the true culprit had an artisan like, and I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to say this either. Like they're saying Wong. Is that how it said? Craft and plates, then murdered him to keep him quiet. And the true culprit obtained the plates and is getting it's that first LIU. I'm not sure how to say that. To support the cost of printing the money, because when they say it so quick that I can't like quite tell. Is that what's happening?
なかなか理解が早い。
Thank you. But why would they agree?
お膳立ては全て済んでいる。構成員を動かす必要もなく、金だけ出せば最低限の労力で稼ぎが上がる。足がつきそうなら話を持ちかけてきた相手を消せばいいだけのこと。食いつかん理由がない。
For them, jeez, now she's saying it every 2 sentences. This must have been a very convenient offer.
なんせノーリスク入りたんだ。断る理由はなかっただろう。
Checkmate. Hello? Who am I?
ああ、無理を言ってすまない。
Roberto?
おかげで助かった。
After expressing my gratitude to my former coworker, I hung up the
マル
phone.
コに報告すべきか。いや、知らせたところで下手に動けばマルコの首が飛びかねない。
What is it?
それに、この事件は俺たち死刑の手に負えるような代物じゃない。
Roberto, are you being bad again? I was at a total loss. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't think of a way to resolve the situation. Or is it just like you're generally like, don't know what to do about this situation? I can't tell if you're being bad or not. Maybe that's why I remembered. Those words. The words that made me affirm my sense of justice. What words?
いや、俺は刑事だ。あんな奴に犯罪者に頼る必要など。
However, it was a fact that I was at a dead end, no matter how I looked at it. Come on, Roberto, do the right
な
thing.
んせノーリスク入りたんだ。断る理由はなかっただろう。少しは見えてきたな。
Gil smiled as if this whole ordeal was entertaining to him. By the time we got back to the Visconti Manor, it was already early evening. Say, Gil. Did I press it too fast? You didn't say, You're going to the casino tonight, right? Ooh, that's tonight. I want to come. On the night of the new moon, come to the 12 seats. Let's explore your dreams.
せっかくのご招待、断る理由はねえだろ。
I cut you off. Always gotta do it, every episode. Today was that Friday. Tonight was the night of the new moon, spoken of in the letter.
そのことについてなんだが、俺もどう切り出すか少し悩んでいたことがあってな。リリー、今夜、
Heck yeah.
俺に付き合ってくれないか。
What? You want me to go to the casino with you?
あんたさえ良けりゃな。まさか部下を引き連れて行くわけにもいかねえだろ。面が割れてるとはいえ、ホール内ではできるだけ目立たねえように動きたい。だから、女連れが手っ取り早いと思ったんだが。
I understand. I'll go with you, Gil.
いいのか？
I want to see everything go down. Positive. You always look after me, Gil. I want to help you out too. And I was born and raised in Berlone. I love this town. So, if there's anything I can do, then I want to do it. I'll do my best to not get in your way, so please take me with you.
俺から頼むつもりだったのに、いつの間にか立場が逆になってるな。
Gil spoke in a serious tone and stared at me intently.
あんたがそんな気丈なことを言ってくれるとは、正直思ってなかった。
No problem. Gil's eyes narrowed as if he was looking at something bright. I smiled back and nodded. Let's go. The sun had gone down completely. Gil and I went to visit the casino in Arca. Gil, please, don't stare at me so much. Ooh. Pretty dress. Ooh, and look at your hair.
無理だ。今日のあんたは一段と輝いてて、どうしたって目が離せねえ。
Please stop, you're embarrassing me. This was my second time wearing a dress like this, so I thought he wouldn't say anything. Instead, he was exaggerating even more than usual, and I didn't know what to do with it myself.
やめる？どうして？俺は本当のことを言ってるだけなんだが、それにしても、そのドレス、本当によく似合ってる。
Today's dress was different from last time. It was a long and chic black dress. One that Gil purchased for me specifically for tonight. I wore my hair up in an updo to match the style and atmosphere.
前にあんたがドレスを着てた時に思ったんだ。こういうデザインも似合うんじゃねえかって。どうして腕で体を隠そうとする？ほら、ちゃんと見せてくれ。
But Gil, I think it's better that we walk while looking straight ahead. I mean, if you keep staring at me, people will think you're odd.
隣にこんな美人がいるのに、目をそらしてる方がおかしいだろ。
I can't win here. Good grief. We went on like that over and over until we reached the main hall. Woo, fancy. It was my first time seeing the place in all its splendor. The lights were dazzling.
緊張してるのか？
Yes, the last time I was here, I didn't actually see the inside. Are you sure I don't look strange?
何もおかしくねえが。どうした？
It's just, I have a feeling that everyone is staring at me.
そんなことか。それはな、あんたがあまりにいい女だから。
Gil spoke such words seriously, and I had no words to say.
招待状に書いてあったテーブルはあっちだな。行こうぜ、シニョリーナ。
The table mentioned on the invitation was a roulette table. There was already one man sitting there gambling.
また当たったか。これは帰りの換金が手間だな。ああ、ドルはダメだ。リラで頼むぞ。
The man already had mountains of chips beside him. Without any hesitation, Gil walked over to the table and smiled at the man.
ずいぶん景気がいいな。大勝ちじゃねえか。旅行者だろ。この辺じゃ見ねえ顔だ。
まあそうだが、君は地元の人間
I'm a mafia boss.
しかしこんなに稼げるなんてのはよっぽどの強運の持ち主なのか。それとも最初から財布の中身が分厚かったのか。どっちだろうな。
運だよ、運。どうだね。君も少しやってみないか？
せっかくのお誘いだ。少し遊んでみるか。
お客様、大変申し訳ないのですが、こちらのテーブルは予約席でして。
Gil gave a slightly cold smile and silently placed the crisp $10 bill on the table. The dealer gasped and stared at Gil. He finally seemed to realize who he was speaking
俺も
to.
客だ。問題ねえだろ。
はい、失礼しました。
What's going on here? The dealer took the bill from the table and gave him $10 worth of chips. Huh? Wait, who said huh? Whatever. I went too quick. The man seemed to have picked up on the change in atmosphere and looked confused. Gil kept smiling and resumed speaking to the man.
なあ、せっかくだからチップ以外のもんもかけようぜ。
チップ以外？
ここであったのも何かの縁だろう。俺が勝ったら名刺でもくれよ。
いや、それは。
こんな強運のお大臣だ。お近づきになりてえと思うのは当然だろう。
なるほど。わかったぞ。ビジネスの誘いか何かか？出資でも募ろうって魂胆だろ
う。ま、そんなとこだ。
The man glanced at the dealer, who gave a faint nod.
いいだろう。名刺くらい安いものだ。そちらが賭けに勝ったら渡すとも。話も聞いてやっていい。
そいつは随分と太っ腹だな。
だが、今夜の私の強運にかなうかな？
あいにく、俺も運はいい方でね。
ああ、だが少し待ってくれ。君が勝った時の条件は決まったが、私が勝った場合、君は何をくれるんだ？
そうだな。そのテーブルの、そっちが今晩稼いだチップ。俺はその5倍を払う。どうだ？不満か？
不満はないさ。しかし、今日の私は負け
Can I
知
get
ら
the
ず
feeling you
だ。
might lose, though?
チップなら自分で稼げばいい。そうだろ？
じゃあ、何が欲しいんだ？言ってみろよ。
その、まあ、そこの女性、君の連れだろう。
I knew it. I
彼
knew
女を
it.
つけてくれないか。
I freaking knew it. I was suddenly taken back to the Diabolic Lovers days when Yui was often the prize.
はあ？まさか、女をギャンブルでかけろってのか？
いや、ダメなら結構。この賭けはなかったことにしてくれ。
Gil's that's a typo. Gil bitterly furrowed his brow at the man's proposal. Let's see. I don't mind. Apparently. I don't mind. You'll just save me if it comes to that, Gil.
あんたを巻き込むわけには。
But you're going to win, right, Gil? Gil, you're confident that you'll win. That's why you've made a bet with him, right? In that case, I'm going to bet on you. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine.
本当にいいのか？
Gil's eyes surprisingly had a trace of doubt.
やるのかやらないのかどっちなんだ？ディーラーが待っている。早く決めてくれ。
I'll do it.
ほう。それは楽しみだ。
I answered the man who was rushing us, and his grin deepened.
話はまとまったようだな。では
You better win, Gil. When the man confirmed, the dealer rang the bell to close the table.
私は黒にかける。
随分と手堅いな。
今夜はこれだけ稼いだ。あとは余興だ。構わんよ。君は高配当を狙っても。
なら俺は赤だ。俺の目的も金じゃねえからな。
では。
Just as the man was about to twist the knob,
ただし、
Gil relentlessly twisted the dealer's arms up. Oh!
イカ様はごめんだ。ルーレットは俺が回す。
Smart, smart. The man and the dealer had shocked expressions on their faces.
おやめください。いくらあなたでもカジノのルールは。
Don't care. The panicked dealer tried to stop Gil.
彼の望みのように。
Hi! I got excited when you showed up before. I'm even more excited now. The masked man, the director, suddenly made an appearance.
しかし、ディレットーレ。
The dealer was clearly in distress, but the director seemed to be having fun.
これもまた良い余興。女神による時の運の裁定は、まさしくこの 小さな家にふさわしい。
Grazie, direttore.
Gil thanked the director with a mischievous smile.
こんなことがあっていいのか。大
The director said it is.
君が生かそうとしない保証はどこにあるんだ。
Dang, we got 3 freaking pictures in this. I'm gonna run out of thumbnail images for you, Gil. I'll just have to reuse some of these pictures.
ギルバート・レッドフォード。
レッドフォード。まさかビスコンティ一家の。
ご名答。さすがに勘が冴えてるな。俺がそのレッドフォード。
Surprise!
俺もこの町のマフィアの端くれだ。賭博を商売にするような真似はしねえ。俺の誇りと俺が背負うファミリーにかけて誓う。生かす。
The man was speechless. I really can't talk today. The man was speechless with his eyes wide. At least I didn't cough that time. Without another glance at him, Gil turned to me and whispered,
回すぞ、リリー。覚悟はいいな。
I'm ready. Yes. Gil spun the roulette and threw in the ball. The ball clattered around as we watched, and eventually stopped. Unable to bring myself to look, I couldn't help but shut my eyes tight. The result was...
赤のセッテです。どういうことなんだ一体。
Yeah!
今夜のゲームは私が勝つはずだった。こんなのはイカ様だ。
イカ様の証拠でも見つけたってのか。自分がしてるからってみんながしてると思うのはお門違いだぜ。
Right.
やはりイカ様を。
死ねえって言ったろ。お前は俺のビスコンティのボスの言葉を疑うってのか。
The man couldn't respond, and his face twisted in anger. I sighed with relief. Thank you,
な
Gil.
んであんたが礼を言う。むしろすまなかったな。
Gil smiled kindly at me and apologized. Then he reached out his hand to the man holding his head.
約束通り、お前には名乗ってもらおうか。
The man seemed to have given up. He put a hand in his pocket and handed Gil a business card. Gil took the card, looked it over briefly, then handed it to me. I took the card and looked at it. The face of the card read, Giuseppe forget it.
あくまでプライベートな旅行で来ている。余計な詮索はやめてもらおう。
もちろんだ。邪魔して悪かったな。よし、帰ろうぜ。
Success. Are you sure?
ああ、十分に楽しんだからな。
What? What? What, director? I'm so intrigued by you. Why did you ... Well, I don't know if we'll find out or not. But that is where I'm going to end today's video. The vibe of this route, it's so fun. Like, I love that we're just kind of like going around, investigating, gathering all these clues. Like, the other two mafias like aren't getting in our way, trying to kill us. We're all kind of working together. It's like Scooby-Doo, okay? It really is, and I like it. And I'm a sucker for like mysteries and detective kind of stuff. Even though, like, I'm not quite sure what it's gonna end up being, like, who the one behind it is. Like, we know that the, like, other, like, kind of main branch of the Lao Shu is involved, and there's some kind of middleman, and that seems to be the culprit, but I'm not sure if we know who that person is, or if it's someone we haven't met yet. Because as of right now, I don't suspect any of the current people we know. I'm definitely enjoying Gil's route a lot more than I thought I would. And you know, maybe another part of the reason I'm enjoying it so much is because the last route just depressed me so much and I left every video feeling like garbage. So this is just like the opposite, so I'm enjoying it even more. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are too. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!